Sasa, mimi naitwa Mihai, and today you guys are going to take a walk with me in the neighborhood while I'm explaining to you how easy to get a job in Romania, why you should get a job in Romania, and what's like the process, the timeline, and so on. This video is the first one I'm doing, which is a bit long. Usually I was making short videos over TikTok, but let's see how this one goes. So here we go. So you guys might have heard that Romania has gotten into Schengen as of March 2024, and now it's the ideal time to come to Romania. Well, that's true, and honestly there are three ways in which you can come to Romania. Number one, you can come as a student. That will mean that you need to find a university there, you need to apply, they need to accept you, and you will do all the logistics around it to secure your student visa and go to Romania and study there. However, on a student visa you will not be able to work in Romania, and you will not be able to stay for a long time, only as long as you have your student visa there. Two, you can go as a tourist to Romania. Going as a tourist to Romania will imply something like a bank statement showing that you have at least 300,000 Kenyan shilling in your M-Pesa or in your bank account, a return ticket, medical insurance, medical checkup, passport, and police good conduct. Then you can go and apply for the tourist visa and go to Romania as a tourist, only as a tourist. Don't go to work there. It's forbidden to work in any country on a tourist visa, including myself. If I'm coming to Kenya and I want to work in Kenya, I cannot work in Kenya with a student visa or with a tourist visa. No, only with a work permit. And three, that's the work permit and the work visa, class D visa. And today I want to focus on that specific one because I'm a relocator consultant, travel consultant you can say, and myself I'm in charge of getting you guys work from Kenya to Romania. How to get a job in Romania, what are the conditions, how to secure the job, what's like working in Romania, and what documents do I need, and how much is going to cost. I'm going to answer to all these questions in one video. Basically, for you to come to Romania, first of all, we need to identify who you are. Send me your CV, send me your police good conduct, passport, and then we'll be trying to find a job. We need to go back to the basics. Why would you want to go to Romania in the first place? Well, in my opinion, the reason why you should come from Kenya to Romania is in order for you to acquire some new skills, get into a country which can assure your future, such as a pension, such as medical checkup, such as education for your kids, and also a country in which you will feel safe, you will feel protected, you will not have issues with racism, you will not have issues with discrimination, whether you are of any gender, ethnicity, colors, and so on. Also, is a country in which you can get a basic salary to survive and put something on your side. Why I'm saying that? Well, in Romania, the salaries might not be the best in the Europe, that's for sure. Germany, for example, has a salary of like 2,500 euro. Sweden has a salary of about 2,000 euro, and so on and so forth. But why you are not working there? I will tell you why. Because in order for you to secure those jobs, you need to be handpicked. You need to have some special skills which are not easily acquired locally, and you need to go way beyond your means in order to get a job there. Ask your friends who got a job in Germany, who got a job in Sweden. How was the process? Was it easy? No, it's not. You need to learn the language. You need to be there. It's a lot of processes which can be hectic and overwhelming to start with. So Romania will serve as a stepping stone for you into Europe, into the European Union, a legal and safe stepping stone. Why? Because you will leave from Kenya with a work permit, a work visa, a contract for 2 years, and a job waiting for you in Romania. A job which offers accommodation, which offers medical insurance, which offers food for days you are working. In the accommodation, it might be shared accommodation of between 1 to 3 people per room, according to how it is. Usually it's like student hostels. You have internet in those accommodation, you have warm water, it's heated during winter, you don't pay for gases, you don't pay for electricity, and so on. So basically you'll also be able to put aside your salary. Now salary depends. In Romania, salaries are pretty low again, as I said. Starting salary is about 500 euro net, and for the skilled people can go up to 900 euro. That's for like excavators, operator, or construction, or electricians, or welders. Again, these jobs, they will start from the minimum. Once you're in Romania, once you prove to your employer that, look at me, I am good, I can provide to you the work that I have been advertised myself, and I'll be able to over deliver for your company, then you'll have more leverage to negotiate with your employer over a higher salary. But that will be after your probation period. That will be after you promised and you delivered to your employer. It's not just like, oh, I'm going to Romania, I want the highest salary possible. My friend, is not going to happen. Okay, so now that we put things into a perspective and I explain to you that you have a work permit, you have a visa, you have accommodation, you have a salary, and you have a job assured. Now let's take to the process. Once I have your documents, I have a series of jobs currently that I can offer. My main jobs are into the HoReCa industry. What does that mean? Hotel, restaurant, and catering. In the hotel, we have hotel room cleaners. We have in the restaurant of the hotel or other restaurants, we have chef helpers, dishwasher, waiters. These are my main focus points. Why? Because these kind of jobs are easily manageable by Kenyans, and these jobs does not require technical interviews, such as for welders. You would need to do a video in which you show yourself how you are doing welding, and you need to show that you can do professional welding. And then, in some cases, we have employers themselves sending a team to Kenya to do a physical probation in which you show him that, yes, this is how I can do the welding. So for welders, it's also possible, but it's a bit more difficult. Then we also have for riders for food delivery. Basically, I'm looking at the Boda guys. If you have a driving license for Boda motorcycle, I have a job for you in Romania also, in which you will have to deliver food from point A to point B. Now that I talked about the jobs, let's talk about the processes. What's the process like? Basically, after we have managed to find the job, we'll then have to gather your documents plus a fee. Usually there is a fee which has to be paid. It depends from jobs to jobs, it depends from things to things, like from process to process, which one is more difficult, which one is more cumbersome, and according to that we'll be able to proceed. But usually it's about €1,000, more or less. That one will be able to cover for the work permit, it's going to be covering for the contract, it's going to be covering for the visa. So after we gather your documents, we found your job, you got the interview, you got everything right. Until now you don't pay anything, let's make that one clear. You got everything right, then we start the process in Romania. We send you a contract from our agency in which you will sign it and you will start the process. Then you will be able to get a contract. Then our team in Romania will start the process of getting your documents, translating them to Romania, authentifying them, then applying for the work permit. This process usually takes between 3 to 6 months. I don't foresee taking longer than 6 months from the moment we started. And I can see the minimum to be 3 months because we need to upload them, we need to translate them, all this stuff. And then the booking time is going to take a longer time. Once we have the work permit, that's when you are going to come again to our offices, which are located at Westcomb Point on 3rd floor in Westlands. You come to our offices and then in Nairobi, Westlands. You come to our offices, you pick up your work permit, and we'll make an online account for you on evisa.com or evisa.rom, and you'll be able to see the process of getting the visa, basically class D visa. Now to upload documents online and we got our booking for the visa, we'll go to the Romanian embassy in Nairobi, Kenya, and we'll be able now to have the interview. At the interview of the visa, they will ask you some basic questions like where are you going to work, what's the name of your employer, why are you going to Romania, why do you want to go to Romania, what are your plans for Romania, and things like this. Just answer honestly, It's very straightforward. It's not as difficult as the visas for America, Canada, and so on and so forth. It's more or less pretty straightforward. And right now in Kenya, the success rate for visa is more than 95%. Why? Because currently in Romania, we need workers. We need a lot of skilled workers. And if the embassy sees that you are coming with a genuine work permit and you are coming with a genuine contract for a company in Romania, the Romanian embassy are going to send those documents to Romania. They're going to be double checked by the Romanian Minister of Foreign Affairs, and basically they will see whether they will correspond with the documents from the work permit, which they will. And then you'll get your answer in maximum 30 days. You get your visa, then you go to Romania. Now that you got your visa and you got your work permit, you basically buy your flight ticket and you go to Romania. Once you arrive in Romania, you will be waited at the airport by the employer and my partner or somebody from my company in order to proceed you through the immigration process and make sure that you come as smoothly as possible. And after that, you're going to be driven to the accommodation where you will stay 1-2 days to acclimatize yourself, to see how is Romania, to see if it's for you, to get used to the temperature and so on. We have 4 seasons in Romania. We have winter, we have spring, summer and autumn. Spring basically is one of the most beautiful seasons for me because it's the season when the flowers are blooming, it's pretty good temperature, and it's a nice vibe coming from winter. Summer is quite hot. Wait, it's very hot. It's probably hotter than Nairobi, like Mombasa style sometimes, especially in Bucharest. But it's manageable. Then we have autumn, which is also pretty beautiful. When it's the season when we collect the grapes, we collect the corn to make munga flour, and all the fruits and vegetables towards autumn they are there. The winter is the season when we basically reset the cycle. We have the Christmas, we have the New Year in Romania, and during that period we have our pickles to eat, we have our fruits to eat and so on. But don't worry guys, in Romania you're not going to starve. No. But that's not the point why you're going to Romania. You're not going there to enjoy it, my friend. You're going to Romania to hustle. You're going to Romania to make a future for yourself. Because I'm offering you the chance to come into an European Union country. I'm offering you the chance to come on a stepping stone in Europe. Because after 2 years in Romania, it's up to you to take your decision. Folks, if you want to stay in Romania, it's a beautiful place to stay. It's a beautiful place to make your future. If you want to try Germany, you want to try other countries, you may go and do that as well. But give a chance to Romania. You know, right now Ethiopians are opening businesses in Bucharest, such as restaurants, small hotels, kibandas. I heard some kibandas also. But I don't want that other countries have the possibility to send their people to Romania, and then those people will do their own small unions and people in Kenya will be left behind. No. I know that Kenyan people are very resilient, they are hardworking, and they are very, very honest. So I want this kind of people to come to Romania and be able to build their future there, be able to send their kids to school in Romania, be able to open businesses there, be able to settle there, or at least acquire some great skills that you'll come back to Kenya and now rebuild Kenya using those great skills and the little budget you have. Imagine this. Let's take a scenario. You go in Romania as a chef. You leave Kenya, you go to Romania, you do your things there, you do your work, you learn the language, you learn the recipe, you learn everything about Romania, and then with the money that you gained, plus the experience you gained, you'll come to Kenya and now you'll open a restaurant, your own restaurant. It's going to be much better than staying right now in Kenya in the current situation and trying to hustle there. If you come after 2 years, suppose that end of 2024 you are in Romania, 2025, 2026, you come in 2027 when the elections are there. Or you may choose to stay a bit longer and wait for the election to finish and then come back home. But jokes aside, Romania is a country in which you can build your own future. It's a country which you can work there, and after a certain period in Romania, you'll be able to acquire the citizenship, become a Romanian, have a red passport, which will basically allow you to travel anywhere you want and settle anywhere you want in European Union. And a part of that, it's a place where you can thrive, you can grow up. It's not a place in which you just get a job and you settle. Yes, you can do that as well, don't take me wrong. Many Romanians are doing that. But compared with other European countries, it's a place which encourages the entrepreneurial spirit. It encourages you to open your own business. It encourages you to go yourself on great heights. I have so many friends which they open their own businesses because not a big number of Romanians want to be employee. They rather want to employ themselves, like to be employers. That's been in Romania since a while now, but being a boss is not for everyone. As well as working for someone is not for everyone. There are people which love to work for someone, have a stable jobs, and there are people which love to risk. And, as finish of this video, I want to make a whole recap. Why you want to come to Romania? Because Romania is a Schengen country. It's a great place to thrive yourself and grow up, and it's a place which can be a stepping stone into European Union. Again, you are going to enjoy it, trust me. What's the cost to go to Romania? It varies. 1,000, 1,800, tickets maybe 200, sorry no, tickets can be 400, 600, it depends. It's an initial investment which can be worth. Think about this. If you comment, oh, the Romania it's expensive to get a visa there. Do you know to get a work permit in Kenya how much it costs? Spoiler alert, for 2 years it's 400,000 Kenyan shillings. Yes, you heard that right. 400,000 Kenyan shilling to come from Europe and work in Kenya. I mean, it's insane. It's really expensive. That's why you don't have many foreigners working there, except those that works for the NGOs or other government bodies. And so you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I would welcome you in the comment section to comment your suggestion, to comment your question, anything that is burdening you about Romania, about the process. And since you made it until here, shows a lot of eagerness for you to come to Romania, and trust me, I will be the guy to make sure that you will make it from 254. Don't forget that. Anyway, see you guys.